Station 1, David.
Hello, hello. We already got somebody in here. Thank you to whoever that is. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday.
I'm going back to this Walmart.
Can you start update from addresses?
Copy 1110 requesting update.
Hey, Kenny, how are you?
If you're by the to meet in the alley behind the restaurant.
I'm actually already seeing something we might head to. There is a medical emergency response on Santar in San Marcos. There's a battalion chief assigned. Hi, Evergreen, how are you? Hello, Micah, Fat Cat, G. Lopez, D Street Media, Trinity. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a great Friday night. Well, is it even safe to call it night right now? Because look how light it is outside still.
Station 7.6 line.
7.6
line being around 1183. Possible borderline TC 2701 North Emerald. For solo vehicle that TC'd into an electrical pole with exposed wires.
Hi, Belle. How are you? Good to see you. We also have a crash on Emerald that just occurred around the border of Vista and Oceanside. I'm definitely interested in this San Marcos thing, though. I'm trying to figure out what this is about.
George.
And you know what?
And RA101. Vigilance CS Carlstad,
Yeah,
Carlstad
we are going to
Boulevard.
head to the Sheriff's Department right now.
Carlstad Boulevard.
for 1016, right?
Santar, let's see. And that
Oceanside.
crash is upgraded to a rescue.
Battalion 121, Battalion 217, Engine 121, Engine 218, Truck 217.
We are off to a little bit of a quick start here.
North Emerald Drive.
So I am actually not going to that. I usually would to the Oceanside crash, but
Oceanside, Public Service, Engine 211, at
I'm going to go to San Marcos,
Phase 12.
which we're already in San Marcos. But we're going to go to the Sheriff's Department, see what's going on there. It looks like there was a suspicious person call. This is either right by the Sheriff's Department or at the Sheriff's Department. I did see a law enforcement unit going code 3 on the 78 minutes before I started my stream. And now I think that may be related. So they have the fire department on the way to there, including a battalion chief. And between seeing that law enforcement unit going there, definitely interested in what this is.
No match. That was the deal that I had located in Lake Frozen, okay?
We have about I'd say a 5 to 7 minute ETA.
Copy that. North Copy. I think
Engine 214.
I do have some news to share with you guys as well. I'll have to save that for later in the stream because obviously we're on a call right now. But there, it is good news. So definitely stick around for that.
At 2701 North Emerald Drive. Holy Oak Drive, Apartment D2.
And if you guys are new to the stream, welcome. My name's Daniel. I'm the owner of Newsflash Media. Based here in North County, San Diego, just monitoring the scanners and bringing you guys any potential breaking news. Of course, we're live right now. Usually it's videos that I post on YouTube, but every Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I go live on here and hang out with you guys, chat while we monitor the scanners, and then, of course, if anything happens to go down, I do head to it.
Clear of our last, or we're going to be closer than truck 217 for the rescue T2.
Waiting to hear a size up on this crash in Oceanside.
614 traffic.
And I'll be sure to catch up on the comments once I am parked and not on a call.
Truck 126 CAD is not showing you as closer.
And I got a fresh car wash right before the stream, so hopefully that windshield is squeak clean for you guys to get a good view.
16 Sam.
16 Sam.
It's going to be at 20,002. It's going to be ours. It's on the west side of Olive.
Sign 141 North.
Vehicles are away.
Oh,
For 141.
they're talking about the incident we're going to.
Sheriff is inquiring if you would be able to pull into the parking lot and be within eyesight for the subject.
Military 141 copies.
That is an interesting request.
Oceanside. BLS response. Lift assist. Engine 213. At 729 Secretary Street.
This almost sounds like they're dealing with somebody at the sheriff's department, given that it started as a suspicious person call and now they have the fire department en route. But it sounds like at least the battalion chief is actually there. The fire department went out at 7:47, so that was about 20 minutes ago.
Engine 214.
214 is on scene. Vehicle has left the scene. We do have a damaged pole. I'll get a pole number for you in a second. You can cancel the balance. We'll remain on scene.
And they're calling the crash in Oceanside a hit and run with no injuries.
Northbound copies. Engine 214 on scene. Vehicle has left the scene. There is a damaged pole. Cancel the balance. Engine 214 remaining on scene.
3. There's a pull down in stage along the curb here like we do for the drills. Engine 143 coming.
So the engine just arrived. They're asking them to
217, you can cancel at your discretion, and RA 216
pull up.
you can cancel.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what we have.
Carlsbad ALS response. Overdose. Engine 234 and RA 106 at 8156 Calle Catalonia.
Engine 101 and RA 101, you can cancel. Carlsbad Police is detail.
This is the light.
Oceanside. ALS response. Chest pain. Engine 216 and RA 216 at 1320 Hollands Road.
Okay, I'm seeing the battalion chief pulling in, or making a U-turn up there. And I do see the ambulance. Oh, sorry, that's a fire engine. I'm gonna hang back just a little. Let's see what they have on the calls for
RA
service.
101, you can cancel.
So the sheriff's department is
75 AIQ.
right up here. Oh, that is an ambulance.
Medic 75 AIQ. For RP saying paramedics are Windsor, Tamarack by the beach.
But for simple, we're making our way over there right now. We see 50.
Looks like they're moving the ambulance. Got a couple deputies up there as well.
16 Simple.
16 Sim.
16 Sam, Olive, eastbound to Melrose, check negative for the suspect vehicle.
Cover.
Hi, Charles. How are you? Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. Not exactly sure what we have here. Sounds like they have somebody by the sheriff's department. And they wanted the battalion chief vehicle to be visible to that person.
San Diego, reach 21.
Okay.
Reach
Oh,
21.
looks like they're gonna back in an ambulance. I think there might be a parking lot up there.
San Diego, reach 21. Can you show us unavailable for an IFT, please?
Reach 21, 2010.
San Diego, Mercier 5, unavailable IFT.
Reach 5, 2010.
I am gonna scoot up and then maybe pull into one of these parking lots. Just to get a look at what's going on. Definitely a heavy police presence in the parking there. I'm thinking this is going to be some sort of standoff. Let's see if we can go, because that lot is a little raised. Oh, that's a fence.
We're with the FBA and the subject. Already certifying that they're going to go to any non-medical emergency.
I'm going to park down there by the fire engine. I just need to find a place to make a U-turn.
Already go into a non-medical emergency.
Okay. Unless there's a place up here I could get a good vantage point. You know what? I wonder if at that back corner I can see anything. There are quite a bit of sheriff vehicles. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I do see the parking lot. Okay, let's see. Just to get you guys a look at this. So you can kind of see, it looks like this is a training area, but beyond that, that's the parking lot that we made a U-turn by. I'm wondering... what is that red? Okay. I'm gonna go back down to where we were. Just crossed my mind that we might be in the line of fire if they're pointing towards that person. So we're gonna relocate to be behind all of the cars down at that cul-de-sac. Safety first, guys. I appreciate your patience. We're gonna work our way back down to where we just were. And we do have some daylight left, so. Thank you, LA, for the tip, by the way. I saw that as I was getting out of my car. Good to see you. Hoping you're having a good Friday. And that goes for everybody in the chat. Okay.
Encinitas. BLS response. Traumatic injuries. Engine 232.
I bet these people at this brewery are wondering what's going on. It looks like there was a pretty significant law enforcement response. Pull in here and position myself across the street. U-turn. I have no idea what this place is. Yeah, there's at least, I'd say, 10 sheriff's vehicles in that parking lot, and they have the ambulance backed in. All right. I'm gonna get everybody set up on the camera here. Get the tripod. Whoa. Oh, they may have just fired off some pepper balls. Okay, got the tripod out. You guys can see again. This definitely looks to be some sort of standoff at the sheriff's department. Sounds like some sort of injury may have just happened since they're getting the medics in action. I am gonna try to move across the street. hard to tell. I'm zooming in on these deputies. I can't tell if it's still a fluid situation or if it just, because right when I was putting my tripod together, there was some sort of like pepper ball getting fired off. So I'm wondering if that was the conclusion or if it's still going on. And there's a car alarm going off somewhere. I mean, you can see on your screen, guys, you got, what is that, 5 on the right. So there's at least 10 sheriff units, 97. I saw somebody ask if I think this is training. At this point, I do not. Definitely looking to confirm that with somebody before I publish this as a story. There is a car. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me try to zoom in for you. There's a car like right where that deputy's walking right now. It looks to be the subject of some lighting, so I'm wondering if they're focusing on that car for whatever reason. Oh, actually, that's 2 cars that I'm seeing. It looks like a truck, and it's parked by a sedan. My plan is once the ambulance leaves, I'm gonna try to get up to if there's a vehicle involved in this and any other significant things we can see up there and get some shots of that before we upload it. I believe they have somebody in the back of the ambulance at this point. they just haven't closed those doors. Thank you, Troll. I appreciate it. Safety first, as always. Yeah, so this is definitely the parking lot of the sheriff's. There's a sign over here. It says Regional Emergency Services Training Center, Sheriff Station. So when we were up on that hill earlier in that other parking lot, you saw the training center with that like kind of fake building that they utilize for training. Somebody said they just joined. We're in San Marcos. It appears to be some sort of standoff that, oh, they are focusing on that truck. Okay. You can see them, they're just looking in the window of that truck. Yeah, at this point I feel comfortable getting closer, so I'm gonna move up a little bit. Bear with the live stream shot for just a second as I relocate. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a sergeant or anybody to hold for us?
I don't know. I would say there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
Gotcha. I'm assuming you're pulling out.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Hi, my name's Daniel Thomas.
I don't know if it needs
You guys can see there's a bag on the ground, it looks like, next to the car. Alright, I think we're good. Whoa, that person was flying. All right, guys. You're all wrapped up with that scene. I'll be back on the road in just a couple seconds. Not much more than that, though. Still have a lot of pins. Scanners are back on, and we're on the road.
Westbound Hacienda at Thunder Drive, California 7, Nor Mary, Boy 956, black Toyota.
And suddenly it's dark. That was probably like 25 minutes.
Very eliminated position.
Actually, I should have turned left, but too late now to turn left. Thank you guys for almost 50 viewers in here. I appreciate that. My guess at this point for what that was is a brief standoff, because it sounds like it started around like 8:30. I'm sorry, 7:30. It's 8:30 now. And standoff says, I'm sure a lot of you know, because you've probably seen it in the news, can go on for even 12 hours or more. But yeah, when I was setting up my tripod when we arrived, I heard some sort of pepper ball, what I believe to be pepper balls being fired. And that was right when everything started kind of wrapping up, as far as like them bringing the ambulance in to get the person. And there definitely was somebody in that ambulance, because I heard a deputy ask if they were going to Palomar. Did not hear if they were, but
at 920 East Mission Road.
We'll just head back to our usual staging area and hopefully get some more information from an official on that, and then upload it.
85 going around to the refusing to leave on San Diego.
Thank you guys for 22 likes as well. I see we're at about $18 in tips. I really appreciate that. Also, if you've subscribed to the channel, very much appreciated. And like I said earlier, I do have some news I want to share with you guys. Some fun, exciting news. But I want to not be driving when that happens, because I want to be able to interact with you guys. Oh, also, before I forget, oh, there's the sheriff unit right there. I'll give you the bad news first. Some unfortunate news. There will not be a live stream next week. I am going to a wedding in Orange County. Obviously, that's a commitment I have to go to. It's a family thing, and it just so happened to land on a Friday. So I just realized that about a week ago, and I wanted to mention it on this stream so you guys have some notice. I'll probably post like a little thing on the YouTube feed. I know you can put like text. A stream, I would hate for that to happen, but there will not be a live stream.
Engine 28 and CLS 217 at 1702 Avenida Altamira.
Traffic. Apologies to DCR. The Adam, Beta Boy 118. Apology.
46 on traffic, apologies, east of Eastern.
And just for an update, subject is not F, but HBD. She does not have keys into her residence, and we're finding alternatives of how to get her in.
average both with an orange shirt.
If you just joined the stream during that incident, or welcome you, newsflash. We usually the bat. There were actually two. There was that rescue traffic collision response in Oceanside, as well as the incident we went to, which was at the sheriff's department in San Marcos. So that was a quick start. It was like right at 8. Ooh, got a bunny. Oh my gosh, that bunny almost got hit by that car. Barely saved himself. Oh.
I'm looking for both.
9.9 David, be around to cover FD at 72 Avenue. Original complaint of pain was for an eye infection at North Cops requesting cover due to an active 415 in the background. And 9.9 David, be advised 1/2 of HPD.
I'm looking up.
Engine 218 north.
Go for 218. 337. Clear for
Engine
CDL.
218, just confirming you copy the notes in line 5 and 6 on the call.
I did, thanks.
Back at the Harley lot.
Anyway.
There's that food truck we always talk about.
King 0605621 last Ingersoll.
So I'm gonna park and then hop out real quick just to call an official with the sheriff's department to try and get some more information, and then that'll decide if I run the incident we just covered as a story or not. I will be right back. I'm just gonna hop out of the car for just their privacy reasons. As a courtesy, let's see, okay. Shouldn't be more than 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Seven. Three of 97. 7 David. One of 97. 5 of 97.
Vista. Elevator rescue north of injuries. Engine 121 and truck 126 at 134 Grapevine Road.
With the RP.
All right, guys, I'm back.
San Marcos. ALS response. Unconscious. Engine 141 and RA 143 at 441 Bower Road.
So I will not be running that story. It does sound like it was a 5150 type of disturbed individual type of thing. They didn't even say it was a standoff. So if it was a standoff, I probably would run it. And there weren't any serious injuries or anything. So I'm just going to hang with you guys. I know when I upload a video, I tend to obviously get preoccupied with getting that video online, especially if I have a deadline. So I can hop in the chat here with you guys finally. I know we're already 45 minutes into the stream and I haven't talked to you guys at all. So definitely want to hear about how everyone's week went, how their Friday's going, any plans for the weekend. Let's see how far it'll let me scroll back in this chat. Oh, it looks like it let me scroll back to the beginning actually. Hi, Alan. How are you? Thank you for joining. Charles, good to see you as well. Who else do we have in here? Oh, we have two Charleses. Charleses? Or is it just Charles? What's the plural of Charles? Victoria, good to see you. Oh, I got a big call.
Vista. Rescue traffic collision expanded. Battalion 121.
Goodness, it is nonstop.
Engine 114, RA 123, and 3311. At Gopher Canyon Road and Little Gopher Canyon
Ooh,
Road.
Gopher Canyon Road. I'm gonna wait on that one. Even if we tried to go right now, access would definitely be an issue. We are really close to Vista, just a couple exits down the 78. So I was thinking it might be there, getting geared up and ready to go, but it is almost in Bonsall, that part of Vista, so. I actually posted a video from Gopher Canyon Road earlier today. There was a vehicle fire. I'm just gonna skim through these comments, because I feel like a lot of times one of my moderators answers the question for me, which I very much appreciate, but if I see any in here that I have to specifically answer, I will for sure do it. Thank you, LA, for the $10 tip. I appreciate that. I saw Charles tipped as well. Thank you, Charles.
Medic 75, can you repeat which hospital you're transporting to or covered by other traffic?
Hello to Jose. How you doing?
Mercy Medic 75 transporting to Temecula Valley Hospital.
Ross, good to see you as well. That's another familiar name. Beto, good to see you.
Vista. Rescue traffic collision expanded. 3310. At Gopher Canyon Road and Little Gopher Canyon Road.
Hi, Jonathan. How you doing? Oh, Beatrice is in here? Oh, hello, Beatrice.
Station 1 David.
The chat definitely got excited when Beatrice got here.
100 North Cleveland, Unit 17. Original time of call was 2 hours ago. And current
Thank you,
time-
Charles. I saw another tip from you. Hi, Janelle.
North California 143.
RA 143.
The U.S. Police and Fire Championships is in town. I was there volunteering at the registration desk tonight. Where's that again? Where are you from? Or did you travel to it?
Bobby Palmer.
42 Concrete to Photo Logs.
42 Vista. Rescue traffic collision expanded.
Hi, Caesar. How you doing?
And 33.
You asked what's going on in Vista. There's a rescue traffic collision response on Gopher Canyon. It's at Gopher Canyon Road and Little Gopher Canyon Road. That's the intersection. And the latest comment from Troll, hashtag Doobie. Hashtag Doobie. If you guys don't know who Doobie is, it's a cat that we saw stuck in an engine on one of the live streams about a month back. Doobie is essentially our mascot at this point. That's one of the things I could put on like a shirt or something. I know we were talking about that last week, making shirts. Okay, so I saw somebody comment that they wanted to hear my news. I mentioned this a couple times. I will stop teasing you guys with it. The news is that, if you guys know, I'll give you some background. Juan is, he is sponsored by the Attorney King, and I have now joined that club. I am now sponsored by the Attorney King, so if you see some ads for the Attorney King on my videos, whether that's, you know, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, that will be happening in the near future. I'm super excited. So I see the number in the comments. Thank you, LA. Yes, the King, Beto. That's who I'm working with. Same person as Juan. And yeah, so if you're ever in an accident, call 619-333-3333. The easiest number you could ever remember. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, very exciting.
County, San Diego. Automatic aid medical aid. Engine 191. At 15,500.
Trying to see how this crash is doing in Vista. Emergency vehicle system advised vehicle rollover with multiple impacts. I have not heard that before. That's a pretty sophisticated system. Thank you, Evergreen. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, CMO. Highly grateful for your coverage. I appreciate that. I'm highly grateful for your support.
Engine 121.
North comment 121, this is going to be accidental activation by cleaning crew.
Beto, you're right. Oh my gosh. Funny story, actually. I was with my mom the other day, who actually, I know I said last week that she was in town. Just to update you guys, she left yesterday, back to Pennsylvania. I was talking to my mom about this advertising thing going on with Newsflash and the Attorney King. And as we were talking about it, I saw his advertisement on a bus on the freeway. I think we were on the 5 or something heading back towards Escondido. But yeah, it was just funny because apparently he has a lot of advertisements, especially down in San Diego. I'll probably drive past you guys in a while. Honk your horn if you go by. We'll be able to hear you.
Driver is a white male, 6 foot gray hair, 60s, wearing a hat.
Yeah, so that is the big news. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really could not have done that without you guys supporting the videos and the live streams and just this, you know, this brand. So I highly, highly appreciate you guys. And I love these live streams. Every week I get to hang out with you guys, and it's awesome.
RI-123.
He has a good marketing manager. Yes, he must. I mean, the advertising is just top notch.
Self-extricated, canceled the rescue response, continue to tread.
Person self-extricated for the crash in Vista, just to give you guys an update on that. So you had fun hanging out with your mom during her visit. Yeah, I saw her on, what day was that? I went to BJ's, that restaurant in Escondido. It's by the Westfield Mall, if you guys are familiar with that area, in Kit Carson Park. Yeah, I had lunch with her and met up with her a couple other times during her trip. She had a lot to get done. Unfortunately, my grandma passed away somewhat recently, and she was kind of out here dealing with her belongings because she lived in Tustin, if you guys are familiar with the Orange County area. There was a lot to do with her belongings while she was out here, so that was her main reason. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate that.
45 calling for video.
Thank you, Beatrice.
45
I send hearts right back to you.
7793, last name Fuller.
Yeah, BJ's is a good spot. They have a huge menu. It kind of reminds me of Cheesecake Factory in that way. Thank you, Janelle. I appreciate that.
Station 4.4 David. 4.4 David, be around 11:45 at 2702 Oceanside Boulevard, number 41.
Thank you, Beatrice.
Yeah, overdose on pills. A patient is now GOA on foot.
Yeah, we still got 40 viewers in here. Thank you guys so much. That's like definitely on the high side for live streams. I don't know if somebody shared this somewhere or what, but regardless, I appreciate everybody in this live stream. Feel free to jump into the chat. We're at 29 likes too. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. Huge menu. I like their wedge salad with tri-tip on top. Wedge salad? What's that?
1129 negative 4.
Wedge of what?
832 to OPD.
Sounds good though. Tri-tip?
Thank you.
Cheesecake Factory is good. It's a little pricey. It's definitely like a celebratory thing. I actually went to dinner with my dad earlier. We passed by where we went to dinner. I went to Outback Steakhouse in San Marcos to celebrate the advertising news.
To Oceanside Boulevard, apartment 41.
Northbound Medical 15, transporting code 3 to Tri-City, MTC down.
Code 3 to Tri-City, MDC down, Medic 115.
I see a little bit of drama in the chat. I appreciate everybody trying to mitigate that. But yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on the comments, guys, and if there's anything I'd like to remove, I'll do that. But I haven't seen anything this stream so far. I was a little bit distracted, so maybe I missed something, but Bazooka cookie. I know at BJ's they have a thing called a Pizookie. Is that what you're talking about? Or is the Bazooka cookie at Cheesecake Factory? LA back in the chat with his talk about Idaho potatoes. I don't remember where that started, but I feel like every week I see a comment from him talking about Idaho and their potatoes. That's what they're known for. I'm a little iffy about food from Cheesecake Factory. Last time I had a pesto pasta and I got I still love their dessert though. That does not sound desirable, Belle. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, I've always had a good experience at Cheesecake Factory.
We're just at 245 in Palma. They're asking if you can actually back around.
Love you too, Troll. And thank you for encouraging everyone to go click the like button. I certainly support that. Let's see if we can make it to, I'll just make it an easy goal. 30 likes. We're at 29 right now. Oh, you did mean Pizookie, Beatrice. Okay. I was like, that sounds very similar to Pizookie. And I had never heard of the Bazooka cookie, but also I don't know every cookie in the world, so could have gone either way. Thank you so much, LA, for the tip. I appreciate that. You said, Mr. Daniel, do you love freedom? I love freedom. Freedom is awesome. We got Charles craving something sweet, like cookies. You can have some cake. I don't know what you got on hand. Do you have anything sweet on hand? Cookies with ice cream on top. Yeah, that's the Pizookie. It's kind of weird that, I guess, since it's circular shaped, they call it a Pizookie, like it's a pizza. Thank you. We got to 30 likes, guys. Pat's trying to say that I said 40 likes. I didn't say that, but I'd certainly like to see that. That'd be cool. But you guys already did great anyways. You have Life cereal on hand. that doesn't sound like a dessert to me. I love your channel, Danny. Thank you for the support, Troll. I appreciate that. I see you every week here in the live stream, and I appreciate you being here. Oh, Life cereal is sweet. I feel like I never had that, so. But it looks like, it reminds me of those like frosted mini wheat cereal. There you go, Beatrice. Life cereal with ice cream on top.
140 adult male video.
Copy 2, John Route video.
Oh, there was also unfortunately I couldn't go to this, but there was a stabbing earlier in Vista. Want to update you guys on that?
Fire other. Engine 211. Westbound 76 and southbound 5. At State Route 76 westbound and Interstate 5 southbound.
There was a pretty sizable brush fire at that same location that a fire was just dispatched at.
Just confirming they're not in the apartment, they're on the
That
street.
brush fire was a couple days ago. The same night as that homicide in Oceanside at John Landis Park. But yeah, that stabbing in Vista was on Smilax. Actually, it was technically in San Marcos, but it was on Smilax Road, which is in the area of like South Santa Fe Avenue and Buena Creek Road, if you guys are familiar with that intersection. And it sounds like they didn't have a suspect description as of a few hours ago when I spoke to the sheriff's department. But yeah, someone had messaged me on Instagram telling me that they saw the sheriff's units, and that was really helpful because I was away from my scanners at that time and I was not aware that there was something going on in Vista.
The plate comes back 1139 expired. 2008 Nissan Coupe to Patricia Dueñas Murillo out of.
Hey, SoCal News Outlet. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday night.
Plate.
Good.
6 Sam X-ray Union 739. It's going to be at least 2 people, possibly 3. And he's going to show one towards with me.
Expired 2011. Ford utility to Killer and Woolley out of Ocean Spec. I copy 1 George.
45 policy, cancel pretty bright. We're going to show in route 47.
45 Ricky.
What happened in Vista? There was a stabbing earlier. I was just touching on that, if that's what you're referencing. But more recently, just within the last 30 minutes or so, there was a rollover crash on Gopher Canyon Road in Vista. Bell, I'm not sure what you meant by Gil? G-I-L? Is that a typo?
Tried to contact the UTL, so today.
Oh, you saw the crash on, Oh, that's why you were saying Gil. Yeah. My bad. SoCal News Outlet is also known as Gil or Gilly. You saw the crash on Gopher Canyon?
You went around to check the area for a mission. Get the public bathrooms for a male banging on the door and yelling.
SoCal News will be live in a little bit too. I'm assuming that'll be on YouTube. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, definitely go subscribe. He's also on Instagram. Shout out your Instagram in the chat there. Oh, I gotcha. You were on your way to it. Thank you, LA, for the tip. I appreciate that. You got a little popcorn emoji in there. Thank you so much. SoCal News Outlet on all platforms. You heard it here first, guys.
Station C3, George on inquiry.
Giant 3310's available.
I wonder if you can stand by when we're discussing.
3310 available.
LA and SoCal News are apparently 10. I also don't know where that joke started. There's a lot of random inside jokes.
Case number is 766076.
I'll probably always remember that stream SoCal did with the lady that fell asleep at the light and stayed asleep for 3 or 4 whole lights. Wow. What time was that?
Vista, ALS response, seizure, engine 124, and RA 124, Pepperwood Apartments 2168, and 2168 University Drive, apartment B13.
I do want to address a few comments I'm seeing. I guess there was something that went on while I was at the Sheriff's Department incident. If somebody could chat, leave it in the chat what happened, and I can try to mitigate the situation. I want to help out.
Alpha Battalion 105, True Bravo.
Battalion 105.
North Company, show this unit assigned to an incident. 9-1150.
Battalion 105, that's negative. I'm showing you in quarters.
All of the north on California 4 unit, Robert George 506.
I'm seeing Troll say it's all good. I want to... Yeah, they did, but Evergreen is right. Okay, it did seem like it was between Evergreen and Troll from what I saw, so to hear Troll say that it's all good, I'll trust that. But yeah, if you guys have any concerns, I'm happy to help. When I called the cops and all my information was on the live. I'm worried about doing that. I actually called 911 on a pursuit stream once, and I can totally relate to that because when you call 911, they ask for your phone number. And I was like, oh, like I'm live streaming right now. It was such a weird thing to say to a 911 dispatcher because like, what are the odds that a 911 caller is live streaming as it's happening? But I was like, don't want to say my phone number on a live stream. It was a while back, the same night he made a special appearance on your channel, Daniel. That night in the wee hours, I want to say like 1. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I think I was like coming back and wrapping up the stream, and I got to meet him for the first time, which was super cool. So I've actually met 2 people in the chat so far. Evergreen, met her, and Gil. No, she was drunk. I ended up talking to the cop, and she got arrested. She was like 2 times over the legal limit. Wow. That is crazy.
Confirming they're reporting it east of the pull off ramp and on the south side. That was the original report.
My old boss would get mad at me for telling him that cheating on his wife is wrong, and he fired me for speaking the truth. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, troll. Yeah, I definitely don't want that to be the vibe you get in this chat. Definitely, the goal is to have everyone have a good time here every Friday. You started getting texts from subscribers, Gil? Oh my gosh. What did they say, if you don't mind me asking? Hopefully it was supportive. When did you meet Evergreen? Just a couple weeks ago. She had messaged me the night before the stream, I want to say, and made the trip up here from Rancho Bernardo. It was so nice of her, and got to meet her, and I put her on the stream, and she hung out with me for, it was like 20 minutes. It was awesome.
I have one by name, date of birth, and then do you need Brandon's info?
Hi, Charles. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you? Are you still in Ensenada? Or are you back up in North County?
My partner ran him out. Right, code 1 for him. Copy. I have another by name, date of birth. Last name is Humphrey, Henry, Unit, Mary, Paul, Henry, Robert, Edward, Yellow. First name Elijah, Edward, Lincoln, Ida, Zebra, Adam. Date of birth 12/30/2004.
Network cover is 11 negative 4 prior for 243.4E and invalid.
Oh my gosh. I just heard a car honk. Was that person that we were saying should honk when they drive by? Or is that just somebody honking on the freeway? That was weird. I feel like I don't usually hear people honking, especially like on the freeway. I feel like you don't honk as much because like you're just going so fast, it kind of drowns it out. That was interesting. That'd be so funny if that was that person. CMO was in the chat earlier. That was their name. I wonder if they'll comment. Who's going to the fair? It just started, didn't it? I want to go to the fair. I used to go every year, and I feel like I haven't, well, of course, because of COVID. Didn't it take a whole year off or 2? Because their like theme this year is like Heroes Reunite. So this might be their big comeback year. I haven't totally kept track of it.
97.
Norcom, Medic 71 at hospital.
Medic 71 at hospital.
I'm applying for grants for the fire department, law enforcement, for city and federal level on products. Wow, that's awesome. What do you manufacture again, Charles? Don't you make, wasn't it like drones, or was that Dale? It's hard to keep track of sometimes. Two years off for the fair. Wow. So this is their big comeback year then. I went once and had deep fried Oreos. I've seen those like I've seen that booth. They also had deep fried butter. My dad got that one time, and I was like, that is quite something. Oh, 2021 was a scaled back version. Okay. I do remember, like in El Cajon or something, they were setting up that like Chicken Charlie's stand. It was like some random thing in a parking lot down there. And it was really cool because it gave you a little taste of the fair because everybody missed it. Did a stream test earlier on my GoPro. That's cool. I didn't even know that. I've seen people like live stream with their cameras, but I didn't even know that was a thing for YouTube, especially like when you're on the go. I love the grilled corn on the cob at the fair. I like that teriyaki chicken like that you get in the pineapple. That is good. Very pricey though. Everything's overpriced at the fair. It's close to $3.5 million worth of products. Wow. That is a lot of inventory. Deep fried Twinkie. Everything's deep fried there, I'm gathering.
084103222. That's middle of Patrick.
Yeah, SoCal, come on down if you're free. I got a parking spot to my right that you can take. I will hop off at about 10 and head back as I usually do, but yeah, we got time for sure. Come on down. I'm pretty sure you know where I am, right? I remember seeing an old school crush at the fair and I had food on my shirt. It sucked. Oh no. Not the most impressive thing ever to have food on your shirt. Is Chicken Charlie still in Claremont? I was not aware they even had a location besides the fair. No way. Rancho Bernardo? That's cool. The fair is cashless this year? I had no idea. Wow, that's a big step for them. Because, like, that's like all you do for the games, right? You give them a $5 bill and throw some darts at balloons. Angel, thank you for joining. Where is this? We are in San Marcos right now. We're by the 78 freeway in Las Posas. And we're just monitoring the scanners for any potential breaking news. Daniel, do you like tempura food? I have had tempura shrimp. I don't know if you guys know Terry Cafe, but it's a local restaurant here. There's two in Oceanside. And they have tempura shrimp there. I've tried it there. And I did like it. Hi, Fernando. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday night. When is the meet? We have not set a date for the meet yet, but it's definitely, I feel like it's going to happen. And I'm really excited because anybody interested in this meet and greet idea, we're basically going to try to meet here in this parking lot or somewhere nearby and kind of put faces to everybody because, you know, we chat every week and we've been doing that for a couple of months now. So it'd be really cool to actually interact with you guys in real life.
Engine 215 and RA 216, Home Care, and 4478 San Joaquin Street.
My buddy sent me a Halo invite. I'll still be watching Danny Boy. Thank you so much, Troll. That means a lot. I know some people are very into video games, so it's a big decision. You would like tempura orange? Tempura orange? I didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't they close one Terry Cafe? Oh, you know what? You might be right. There was one on El Camino, and then there's another on Plaza. I haven't personally been to the one on El Camino in a while, so maybe that one did close. That one had a really cool location. It was a tree down in Encinitas. That's kind of a rare call. Hi, Kiki. How you doing? Are you the person I spoke to during that incident in Marietta? I feel like I recognize your username. Would you ever do like a late night live? Definitely something I consider. Right now I do every Friday at 8 p.m. I used to do every Friday at like midnight because I guess it would be technically Saturday at that point. But I would follow up Juan's stream. Juan is the owner of 619 News Media down in San Diego. So when he got off, I would hop on, and that would usually be pretty late. But I haven't done a late stream in a while. And I think a lot of people are awake at this point to join the stream. They've had dinner and they're just kind of chilling on a Friday night if they have no plans. So oh, it was you, Kiki. Okay, cool. I remember you. I thought there was one off College in Oceanside. Yeah, that's the one on Plaza. It's right off of College, but it's like right by the. There's a Rite Aid over there, and a Dollar Tree.
Yeah, the BLS.
Dick's Sporting Goods. 24-hour live, LA. That would be quite something. That would be cool to make like a tradition. Like every year on like, I don't know, we could even maybe do it on like 4th of July or something, where there's like, typically there's like some specific nights each year where there's a lot of action. But 24 hours would be a long time. Crime doesn't go offline. That's true. It's an unfortunate fact. Thank you, Alan, for the tip. I appreciate that. That is super generous of you. I really appreciate that.
Northcom RE213.
RE213.
Northcom RE213, can you show us transporting up?
How long have you been doing this? I started kind of dabbling in this world, I guess you could say, back when I was in high school. So that was like 2017, and I started, downloaded Pulse Point on my phone and started going to these calls just out of curiosity to see, what was going on. And I started a Twitter called Norco News, and I did not know that there's a city in California called Norco, so I got a couple messages saying like, do you know what happened here in Norco? And my meaning for Norco was North County. Eventually I started Newsflash Media, and that was in September of 2020. I also, in January of 2019, signed on with San Diego News Video. And that guy that runs San Diego News Video also owns Sitio TV, who I'm with now. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I know I'm kind of explaining it kind of fast. But to answer your question, ultimately I started in about 2017, so it's been about 5 years, and definitely an awesome ride with a lot of help from a lot of people, and I really appreciate any sort of support that you guys or anybody has given me. Could not have done it on my own, that's for sure. That's cool. So what's the next step for you? That's a good question. I'm just kind of riding the wave right now and kind of seeing where everything takes me. There has been, some opportunities and connections made through this, which I'm super grateful, and I might pursue that in the future. Yeah, a helicopter did just fly by. Let's see who that was. That might have been Astria. Nope, that was Reach Air Medical Services, Reach 16. Looks like they're headed to Carlsbad, coming from Marietta. So maybe it's not Reach 16. They probably have a fleet. Interesting that they're going to Palomar. Fired up? Yes, I am fired up, LA. I hope you're fired up as well. You should delete it. What were you referencing there, troll? Sorry, I missed. Yeah, I missed what you were referencing. DNN, Daniel News Network. That's an idea, Beatrice. I could switch the name someday. Do it. That's awesome, brother. Keep it up. Now let's hope we see something exciting. Thank you, Fernando. I appreciate that. You have a fun personality, Daniel. Maybe you can be an anchor who goes around town and reports the fun news. That would be awesome. You know, that is something that comes along with this work that I do. Is it unfortunately is a lot of negativity, but I do like to inform people about what's going on. Also, you know, I saw a comment about John Landis Park earlier this week. If you guys were not aware, there was a homicide at John Landis Park in Oceanside, and someone was like, I'll take this off of the list of parks to take the kids to, and I don't know, just kind of, I noticed that comment and I was like, I wouldn't take, like, if I don't have kids, but if I had kids, I probably wouldn't take them to a park where a homicide happened, at least for the near future after it. And granted, it did happen in the middle of the night, but yeah, that's just a small example, I feel like, of maybe the information that I pass along, helping out the community. That's my ultimate goal.
Suffers from epilepsy and autism and has a front tooth that appears abnormal due to a recent surgery. He was last seen on our UCSD campus at
Oh, Reach 27. Thank you, Charles.
200 Campus Point Drive.
All you need is a cameraman. That's true. I would need some reporters I have seen, they set up a camera on a tripod and they're kind of a one-person show. So, but it would be easier with an operator. There used to be a great guy named Ruben on one of the morning channels back in the day. He was fun. On one of the San Diego channels. Hi, Sylvia. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good Friday night. I'll be your camera holder. I'll tape it to the top of my head. Thank you, LA. It's like one of those, like, headlamps. But a camera. They do have like chest mounts for GoPros. I've seen them use iPhones. Yeah, even I use iPhones for some of my videos. I don't know if this is just one that comes to mind, but if you guys remember a few weeks back, the brush fire I shot in San Marcos, that footage was all from my phone. And they're getting good with these cameras on the phones. But obviously my preference is to do my actual camera. Glad to hear you're doing good, Sylvia. I'm doing well as well. Thank you. You should start morning radio show / podcast with Evergreen. That would be cool. I've actually wanted to do a podcast before, and I have like the very early stages of planning. Like I would talk to a friend about it and be like, we should do a podcast, but I'm assuming that's common for a lot of people. It's just a matter of following through with it. Yes, I think it may have been the Fox station in San Diego. I want to look him up now. Ruben. Let's see if we can find his picture. Ruben Fox 5. San Diego.
Can you switch to Imperial Beach for a traffic pursuit? Is that okay? Yeah, we're switching.
Oh, is this him? It's the CW6, but that's somebody that popped up. Ruben Galvin. Are you able to use a drone when you go to calls? I'm sure you can get some good shots. That's, that's definitely a valid question. I have seen some people use drones before though, And I've heard about, flight restrictions and stuff. And I even have heard, every once in a while they'll talk on the radio to the sheriff's helicopter and say like, hey, just so you know, we have a drone flying around at 400 feet or whatever. Like, it doesn't seem like you can go that high without needing to pass it by the local airport or the FAA, whoever. So I've never done that, but and it's definitely a big deal. I've seen this posted by CAL FIRE quite a bit. They're like, do not fly drones near a brush fire because we have to ground our aircraft, and obviously that hinders the firefighting efforts. But it's definitely a fun idea at first, but I feel like there's just some safety concerns that just kind of stops it in its tracks as far as the idea of doing it. Caden, thank you for joining the stream. Just got off of Gopher Canyon and there was a crash. Looks like someone went out the window. Oh man. As far as I know, the person self-extricated. Hopefully it was that they broke the window after the crash and got them out, and not that they were ejected or anything. I understand that to likely be the case, that they got out after. I think Ruben was on Morning Show and SD on Fox. Yeah, Ruben does seem like a fairly common name, so maybe that person I showed was another Ruben.
Truck 235, we have a large tree down in the roadway. Can you start public works to this address?
The tree down in Encinitas is large, from the fire department's report.
Truck 235 affirmative.
Whoa, I accidentally almost just deleted somebody's comment. I'm working on a podcast with stringers. No way! That's awesome. That's a great idea.
ALS 213 from Edge to continue cancel.
Yeah, definitely cannot do regular news anchor. You're not monotone enough. I feel like the anchors, at least in San Diego and LA that I've seen, are peppy, I guess. I'm not saying that I'm peppy, but they seem like nice people. Pursuit Oceanside. I did not hear anything on that. I have my scanner on. What did you hear, Gil? Oh, that was him, Charles. Okay, sorry. I think I'm a little behind on the comments. I'm trying my best to keep up. Don't lose your personality and be a sellout. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate the advice. That is illegal in California. Cannot approach any emergency scene. Well, I'm glad I haven't done it then. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that. Yeah, I thought it had, like, you had to get some sort of special permission, even at a low altitude. LOL, Daniel, you're very peppy. It's not a bad thing. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. Check out the tree. The tree's a little far from me. It's all the way in Encinitas, and I'm in San Marcos. If it was like a bigger deal, I would definitely head to it. Currently at Snores and S'mores watching Encanto for the 3 millionth time, so I thought I'd say hi. Thank you for joining, Nani. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday night. What is Snores and S'mores? I've never heard that. I'm gonna try to pick up this pursuit that Gil is talking about. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my fire dispatch thing. But actually that gets picked up on my other scanner, so we're good.
David.
You can't fly close. You can't fly close to residential, right, for privacy reasons? I'm not sure. I'm actually not too familiar with the drone rules, but it wouldn't surprise me. I'm hearing Astria was requested for a traffic pursuit, but it's down in like the Otay Mesa area. I'm wondering where this. I've been listening to Oceanside and Carlsbad. Definitely curious as to what you guys are hearing.
I'm not a transient or anything, possibly 11.5.
It's a good movie, but the songs get stuck in your head quickly. Is that the same one, like the We Don't Talk About Bruno song? Or is that a different movie? CHP took over the pursuit. What the heck? I'm so confused. I'm trying to figure out where this thing is. If CHP took over, I'm assuming it's on a freeway going through our area. And if Oceanside and Carlsbad were involved, I'm assuming that's the 5. So I'd be pretty out of position for that. Yes, Daniel, we don't talk about Bruno. Oh, gotcha. That song was all over social media for like a month straight. And I never saw the movie, but that song definitely still got stuck in my head. Hey Daniel, can you please check your modders, please? They keep putting me in timeout for no reason, besides their own. Nobody else is offended or mad at my comment besides them. Thank you for letting me know, Troll. I'll keep an eye on it. I didn't realize you got timed out. I thought that was Beto, but I'm not sure what he said. Maybe like if somebody comments something, then it can be brought up in the chat and I could address whether or not to remove somebody. I think that might be beneficial for everybody. I heard it get broadcasted over Carlsbad radio. I must have been talking. I can be loud sometimes.
San Diego PD for Sheriff Lucky. I checked and I figured a ride right now.
I'm beginning right now.
David, I'm out myself.
Over with both of them. Stay location.
Drive for truck 235.
Public Works is en route. ETA 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Copy that. Thank you very much.
Station on 2-way.
2-way copy.
Contacting the PV at 1021 Grand Division. Code 4 boy. Hey David, I'll show you tonight.
They said code 4, right? For the pursuit, are you asking about, Angel? I have not heard anything on this pursuit personally, but Gilbert is live on it. So if you guys want to hop over on that, if you're curious about that. But he says he's looking, where did he say that? I'm live now looking for it. I'm not sure exactly where he is right now. Can you hear the San Diego Sheriff's Department officers talking to each other? I used to be able to, but now it's encrypted. Same for me. I was able to hear them for a while, even luckily after they started their encryption process. But now it is completely offline as far as their primary traffic, which is what you're referencing, the kind of talking back and forth. The ways I can hear them is if they request the sheriff's helicopter or SDPD's helicopter. Also, if they patch with other agencies, sometimes I can hear them. I'm not sure if that applies if they patch between two encrypted agencies. For example, Escondido's encrypted, and obviously the Sheriff's Department is now. So if those two patched, I'm not sure if I could hear them. It's hard to think of an example for that. But say they patched with like Oceanside, because Oceanside's not encrypted, I'd be able to hear that. And they also do have the calls for service CAD that they came out with, which is very helpful. I'm very grateful that the Sheriff's Department did that. That's how earlier when we went to the sheriff's building that we were covering that incident on, that's how I was able to figure out that it was a suspicious person call, initially at least. It is that initial call that they get. So like one time I went to what I thought was a shooting with injuries in San Marcos, and on the sheriff's CAD it had said assault with a deadly weapon, which is that same thing as shooting with injuries. And it ended up just being shots fired, which is a different type of call. So it can get a little iffy there. Like, it's that initial report, what they put on the CAD. But it's certainly very helpful to figure out what's going on. But like things I can't do right now, like say San Marcos has a pursuit just within its city, nobody is assisting them from any other agencies. I cannot hear live where the pursuit is, what streets they're taking and stuff like that. But CHP is not encrypted. Oceanside is not encrypted. If I go into San Diego PD's jurisdiction, they're not encrypted. Carlsbad isn't. That was weird. A couple cars going really slow on the freeway. Thought I saw a police car, but I guess not. Anyways. Thank you for the tip, LA. I appreciate that. Lots of tomato emojis. What's going on with the tomatoes? Oh, I see it now. Troll said, you see, freedom is like a tomato. Some like it and some don't. There's so many tomatoes in the chat. How did I miss this? I guess I was answering that question. By the way, yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything about what I'm doing here or any incidents that you'd like to have any more information on, shoot them down in the chat. Daniel, I'm sorry for my wrongdoings tonight. Oh, no worries, Troll. I haven't seen anything worth apologizing for.
Station C4142 call. Welfare check constable 2735 at 2541 Jefferson Street, apartment 13.
SoCal News is heading this way. Is this him?
Karen and Matthew
Is that the person that just passed me?
RP's friend is not here. Got a text message from Karen saying that he just hit me and pushed me several times and won't stop. No answer on call to Karen.
And we're patched in with RCS1.
Over there, 10 for a switch.
That's exactly right, Sylvia. That incident was around the 49er bar, that shots fired call in San Marcos. I still did upload that to the channel, and the video did pretty well, so if there's any future incidents like that, I will try to pass it along to you guys. SoCal News is almost here. It seems take it away after that Escondido pursuit from that guy that shot his cousin.
California ID, Edward 355.
Yeah, like that, Oceanside PD was involved in that pursuit, so if something like that unfortunately were to happen again, we would be able to listen in on that, as well as hear the, you know, the Escondido units and stuff, because they're involved with an interagency incident.
Oh boy.
Do you want an antenna on your car? Not looking into that right now, but I have seen people with that, and I understand that might be a requirement if I'd like to pick up CHP. Good night, everyone, and be safe in there. Watch each other's backs. Thank you, Charles. Have a good night.
We have a Can-Am. We'll have to switch over to South Tech 2 for the fire thing.
Happy birthday, Liz. Oh my gosh, is it actually your birthday? Happy birthday to you. You guys, Liz is awesome. She's been following Newsflash for a while, and we're always chatting about, you know, the happenings in North County. She is very, very cool. I hope to meet you one day, Liz. If we do that meetup thing, you should totally come. That would be awesome. I even follow her on my my personal Instagram now. It's like we're, you know, real life friends.
Papa, code 37 and Mary type 7 for 23152 times 2, 14601.1, 11377, 242, 21310.
You know, in all of my years of having a phone, I don't know if I've ever seen the tomato emoji used more than like 3 times, and I've seen the tomato emoji so much in the chat tonight. Oh, Liz, it's not a set in stone thing yet, the meetup, but we are trying to work out something to have a meetup in the somewhat near future, just so everyone can, you know, hang out and kind of put a face to these online accounts in the stream, because I've been doing this for a couple months now, and I think it'd be super cool, because we're like hanging out every Friday. It would be cool to make some real life connections. Happy birthday. Hope you get a big tomato with a candle on top. LA has a very good sense of humor, you guys. I genuinely think he's very funny. Very quiet night, huh? We did have, is that? Oh, I think I just saw Gil. We did have a couple incidents go out earlier. Actually, a third one, too. That there were 2 rescue traffic collision responses, one in Oceanside and one in Vista. We went to what I thought might have been a standoff at the Sheriff's Department building on Santar Place in San Marcos. I called the Sheriff's Department when I got back from that, and they said they did not consider it a standoff, and it was more of a 5150 type of situation. So at this point, I'm not uploading that at this point. I think we have Gail coming up on us.
Last name is going to be Victor, Ida, Sam, Edward, Sam, Ida, Ocean.
I swore I saw him. I guess it could have been another car that looks like his. Here he is, you guys.
I thought that was you.
Who?
Damn, they got scared. I thought that was you.
Oh no.
I was like, why
Did you like say something to them?
No, I just stared at them and I was like,
Oh no. We're not. Oh no. That's so funny.
and they started like rolling away.
Oh no.
As soon as they got up next to them.
They're like able to see right in my window.
They're probably like, who's this guy?
It's probably pretty obvious now that you're looking for somebody else,
Well,
though.
I was gonna roll up behind you and hit the lights, like while I drive past you, and then I was like, I don't think that's him. And I didn't realize you were back here.
I thought I heard a helicopter for a second.
Dude, they called up Pursuit, and then they were like, they launched Astria, and then I heard Carlsbad went over the radio, and they were like northbound, blah blah blah, at this rate of speed, and then I was like,
Were they on the 5?
I don't know, but it was Carlsbad was calling out. They were northbound. I think it was like northbound because that's what just when I had gone to get gas. It's like right before I went live because I messaged you and I was like Pursuit. I was like go, because I was laying down because I was with my wife and I was telling her I was like yeah, I'll go live in a little bit. I was like I'm gonna wait towards like when Danny gets off so that way I don't interfere.
Yeah, I try not to clash with you or Juan on the live streams.
Yeah, and then I heard something. They launched for Pursuit, and then Carlsbad was like something northbound, rate of speed, blah, 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 and I was like, So then I ran to the gas station real quick and like grabbed my gas.
I have had one time where I had it was something super low, like single-digit miles left on my gas tank, and there was a Pursuit coming at me from Carlsbad. I was in San Marcos at the time, and if I wouldn't have needed gas, I could have gotten a passing shot. And it's just one of those times you're like, you always have to be prepared for a story to break.
I was like down the street I was right behind the BC going to that crash in Gopher Canyon, and then he turned his lights off, so I was just like, I was like, turn my radio on, and that's when they were like, you could downgrade or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, I don't want to go anymore.
Usually that happens with the battalion chiefs if there's not like an active rescue or anything.
Oh shit, there's people on the thing everywhere. Oh, hi guys, sorry. My bad.
Are you live on YouTube or Facebook?
Yeah, no, I went live on YouTube. I'm trying to. I got a GoPro mount for my camera, so that way I can go live on there too.
Oh, cool! And it matches.
Kind of like a body cam, because you know how sometimes people tell you stuff and you're not recording.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is perfect because I could just click it and nobody's gonna know because I turned all the lights off.
I've actually thought of that with that aspect of it with live streaming. It's like a surveillance camera.
But now it's only like $10. It's like a hot shoe mount too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So and it's metal too, so it's like it doesn't move.
That's how my phone one is. Because I feel like I wouldn't trust adhesive enough to hold an entire phone.
Yeah,
Even in the car, you need like a suction cup.
It's like a metal one. I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, I don't care. It is cheap enough. You want some Chips Ahoy?
I'm okay, thank you though.
I brought cookies and stuff because I was like hungry. Oh.
You guys are getting creative in the chat with those emojis. We've got tomatoes, tacos, oranges. What?
What's up with the tomatoes?
I don't know. I'm a little confused on that myself.
Is that the little one? I'm
What?
not gonna say the name, but
This?
that's the Cation, right?
Yeah, Unication and then Uniden.
Oh, okay.
And then I have one of these at home too. So
Wait, what do you pick up on that one?
This one I have on Law, and then I have Fire on it as well. And
Oh,
then
you
this
can
one I
listen
just
to it
have-
out here like that too?
What?
On that one? That's a
So-
P25 one, or is that just a regular one?
This is P25, I think.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I know a lot of the guys in the IE are starting to switch to those.
Yeah, this one's technically a pager.
Yeah.
Which I don't really know what that means, but it definitely is a lot clearer than the other ones. Chips Ahoy over tomatoes. Any day, G. I agree. We got ice cream in there, avocados. Everyone's choosing their own food. Chips Ahoy over tomatoes.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's like the marshmallow kind.
No, just a regular one.
Oh, it is? I thought I saw some white. That was weird. What did I see on that cookie? I thought it was like a s'mores version.
No, guys. I can't eat anything with nuts. I'm allergic to nuts, remember?
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Like severely?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
No, guys. I can't eat anything with nuts. I'm allergic to nuts, remember? Are you really?
Somebody said Doobie. Yeah, Doobie the cat. Charles. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I forgot about that cat. Doobie the cat.
Where are you staging tonight? Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna hop off in the next few minutes here.
Bobby or in Santa Fe.
Okay. Why do you choose that spot? Just kind of central?
You can get to Oceanside from there.
Yeah.
And it's like close enough to like Vista Village where something happens there.
Yeah. Vista Village always has something going on.
There's that one building that always has the alarm come off. They always have a burglar alarm go off. But it's literally nothing all the time.
Like those new apartments? The Ryland?
No, it's I think it's where they're doing construction. It's one of those like little shops, like where the Chipotle's at and everything.
Oh, like by Sinopolis.
Yeah.
The movie theater. Huh. That's weird.
Hey, where the heck did I go?
I agree, you guys. The soft Chips Ahoy are better.
Yeah, I finally got gas.
Chips Ahoy Thins. Yum. You guys are making me hungry. Daniel, Doobie's cousin is on the 619 News community group. No way. Wait, Doobie's cousin? Like the owner's cousin? Like is this actually someone associated with that cat? Racing to get a story is costing people their lives. I'm sure that's the case, Angel. I'm always, my rule is safety first, and then the story comes after.
Oh hell no! I'd be
Oh
going so
gosh.
fast. Did you see how fast I was going when I passed it? I forgot there was a.
I saw you come in, but I didn't think you were going crazy fast. You gotta use that rule, safety first. Last night I was on the 78, and there was like a pile of dirt, like right at Emerald. I think it was from that construction site or something.
Oh, okay.
And I ran right into it, but luckily there wasn't any damage to my car.
That crash on Emerald was good the other day.
The
which crash?
I don't remember that one.
The one I went to, the one I sold.
Why can't I think of that?
It was just like west of Emerald.
What street was it on?
It was just west of where the Costco is at. That's Emerald, right? Where the Costco is?
That one, I think that's Hacienda. Oh, no. Yeah, Emerald is like the one that goes over the freeway.
That's the one I sold the other day to CES.
Oh, on the freeway. Yeah.
That one was good.
That one was awful.
People being so stupid.
That one shut down the whole
was like,
freeway.
I stopped too. But he was like, I parked at one of the little spots right there.
Oh, to watch?
Dude, there's people stopping in the middle of the street, just like, not even emergency lights, just getting out of their car and like.
That's awful. That's like a recipe for another crash.
Yeah. I had all my lights on and everything, and I'm all like, bro, like, come on, guys, put your emergency lights on at least. But I was so tired because I was like halfway sitting on the roof of the car, just trying to get the shot over the fence because like the fence was in the way, and it was really high. So like for a while I had my hands up, dude. I was like sore the next day.
What is that street that goes along it? It's like Vista Way.
Yeah, Vista Way, East Vista Way. I was so tired the next day. I had like a bruise under my what's this thing called? Shoulder blade.
From what?
From just holding the camera the whole time like this.
A bruise?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, because I had it like really high.
Yeah.
And this one's heavier, so I'm like, and then because I wasn't gonna go live I wasn't even gonna go out and stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife was with me, and so we were like, all right, let's go see it. Let's just go see. And then so when we got there, like we saw how big it was, and I was like, hurry, try to get the phone to go live. Try to get the phone, and they would not like want to go live. At all.
Weird. I had passed through there like an hour before, but I was committed to something else at that time, so I couldn't go out to cover it.
I don't even know why they pixelated it, because it wasn't even that like all you could see was her leg and like a little bit of blood, but it wasn't even like anything crazy.
Huh? Maybe
she got airflow.
Better safe than sorry, though.
Yeah, I was just like, that was crazy because they launched the helicopter out for. They just got her stable at Tri-State.
Oh, they airlifted her?
Huh?
They airlifted her?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That truck was smashed. That was awful.
Well, they said one of the people that were standing next to where I was recording, he was like, "Oh, dude," he's like, "That guy." They were like fight. I don't know if they were fighting or what at Costco.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he got on the freeway and just took off. And like, we just saw him like take off, and then next thing you know, we heard a crash. And
whoa! So was it a hit and run?
No, I don't think so. No, I think they were fighting like the guy and the girl.
Whoa, that's
it was
sad.
The guy that was throwing up in the video. He was the one that was driving.
Someone threw up?
Yeah, in the video, if you on the one I posted.
Oh my gosh.
He throws up like after when CHB's talking to him. And then
whoa.
he was the one driving the truck, and then I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend or whatever in the passenger seat. She's like, as soon as they got her out of the truck, they like took her quick.
That's crazy.
And then the freaking ambulance had a hard time getting through too because people kept stopping.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all like, bro, just get out of the way, guys.
Yeah.
I was gonna call dispatch and have them like kick everybody out. Because that's technically, you can't stop there technically, but
I think they eventually had people going wrong way on one of the on-ramps to just kind of clear out the freeway.
Yeah, they had them going eastbound on the westbound lanes.
Thank you, LA, for the tip. I appreciate it.
West and
You've been super generous tonight. I really appreciate all your support. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream, you guys. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Every Friday night at 8 p.m., as you guys know at this point. I think most of you are aware. But as I said earlier, I almost forgot to mention this. I do have a wedding in Orange County next week, so unfortunately there will be no stream next week. So
you're getting married?
No, I'm not getting married, but my cousin's actually getting married, but it's going to be awesome. And again, you guys, definitely, if you are unfortunately ever in an accident, definitely call the Attorney King, 619-333-3333. I'm so grateful for their sponsorship, and I was so excited to share that news with you guys. Thank you so much for everyone joining. I'm seeing Beatrice saying goodnight. Good night to you, Charles. April. Oh, I don't know if I said hi to you, April. Hi, April. Well, hi, bye. Sorry I didn't get to talk to you more. G, good to see you. Good night. Angel, stay safe. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My cousin's getting married too. Are we related? I wonder if we are related, LA. Maybe we're cousins and we didn't know it. Thank you, Nani. Thank you, Beatrice. I will enjoy the wedding. I'm excited. Thank you, Belle, Cody. Thank you, SoCal News. He's right here with me. Thank you, Charles, for putting the number in the chat for the Attorney King. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for your support. Have a safe weekend, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.